students, now this video will cover the writing section of English, and today in this video specifically we will be focusing on speech writing. Now as you all know that writing section from the examination point of view is very important, because this is the particular section which can score you a lot of marks, and if you do not attempt the questions properly, this can be the main reason for your losing the marks as well. So now coming up to speech writing, let us start with the definition of speech writing. Now speech writing is basically the writing where you make a contact with the audience while delivering a speech. Speech is basically whatever you say upon a particular topic, right? So basically you are making a contact, or I can say a conversation with the audience, where basically you are talking upon a particular topic, right? And the key points that you have to remember while delivering a speech is that here we are specifically focusing from the examination point of view. So in an examination, the speech is automatically written. Yes, we do not converse, we do not say vocally, but whatever we have to express in our speech, you have to write it. So make sure that you make very short sentences while writing a speech, and those sentences should not contain more than 10 to 12 words. So points to remember over here is that sentences should be short. Now from my point of saying that sentences should be short, it means that it should contain 10 to 12 words. A sentence should be of 10 to 12 words, right? It should not extend these word limits. So this was the first point that you have to remember. Also, before beginning the speech, it is important to mention the title. So first thing that you have to keep in mind is the title of your speech. The title of the speech should also be of 1 to 2 words, but then there are no hard and fast rules for mentioning the title. Your title can be of 1 word, it can be of 2 words, it can contain a phrase or even a sentence. So title, it has to be catchy, right, relevant to the topic. This is very important to keep in mind, that the title should be catchy, it should be relevant to the topic, it can be of 1 word, it can contain a phrase, or it can contain a sentence as well. That all depends upon your choice of making a title or choosing a title, right? So this is the first point that we will be discussing. Second is the body. After title comes our body. Now the body should contain at least 4 to 5 paragraphs, right? The body should contain 4 to 5 paragraphs, and each paragraph should contain one main topic or one main content what you are trying to speak. Each and every paragraph should have its own content, and you have to focus on that content throughout the paragraph. Now 4 to 5 paragraphs if we are saying, which means that our speech writing should be of 120 to 150 words. This is the limit of our speech writing, that it should contain 120 to 150 words. If you are exceeding 150 words, then automatically it will be very long, and naturally the examiner will deduct your marks. And if you are keeping your speech very short, for example, let us say 100 words, again in that case you will be losing marks, because you will not be meeting the required limit. So this is a range 120 to 150 words, and you have to stick on that range throughout your speech writing. So now we've discussed about body. Each paragraph should contain one main content. This is important, right? Next, you have to target your audience. Whenever you are delivering a speech, again you have to make sure that who are your audience. That thing you have to keep in mind. Second of all, you have to also understand or consider that are your audience literate, or are they of just a moderate, they are having a moderate education. That also you have to keep in mind. So second of all, we have to focus on our target. We have to target on the audience, and again, while targeting the audience, you have to make sure the content that you are making, that the speech, if the audience are not that much literate, if the level of literacy is not up to the mark, then you have to make sure that the words that you are using while delivering the speech should be understandable. It should not be of high language. The range should be very moderate, that is easy for every person to understand, right? So again, you have to target the audience. You have to see who are the audience. Again, you have to find out, are they literate or they are illiterate. This is again an important thing that you need to focus on upon the literacy level, because accordingly we have to draft our speech and accordingly we have to use our vocabulary. So these things are important while we are talking about the audience. Also, you have to choose a relevant topic, that topic which the audience will understand. Also, as I said, that speech is basically the conversation that we make with the audience. The topics that you choose should be like, they should know that are you trying to persuade them, or are you trying to enlighten them on a particular topic, or are you trying to convince them in order to do something, or are you convincing them to not perform a particular activity. Like suppose I am delivering a speech on safe girl child, then that topic should be like, I am trying to persuade or I am trying to encourage the parents. Basically it is parents, right? My target will be the parents, my target will be family, and in that speech I will try to encourage the parents to save girl child, to educate them well in order to educate their future families. This is how my speech will go. So the third point was to target the audience. So now let us understand few more things to keep in mind while writing the speech. The most important thing that you have to keep in mind is that you have to first plan whatever you have to write. Without thinking, if you start writing anything, be it an article, be it a letter, a speech, debate, whatever, in an examination, if you begin writing without thinking before and without keeping in mind the points that you have to put in the paragraph, then I guarantee you that you will be stuck somewhere or the other, or you will be missing out on some important key points. So my suggestion is that first you have to pen before you start. So this is very important, that you have to pen before you start. It means that you have to note down the points that you have to mention while writing the speech. Because if you note down those points, then you have those points in your mind, or in the sample sheet you have those points that okay, now if I'm beginning with the introduction, these are the points that I will put in the introductions. Now next, how I have to begin with the second paragraph, okay, let me begin with a clause, let me begin with a phrase. All that depends upon the topic that you choose. It can also be like the facts. You can include the facts while delivering a speech. So now those facts when you begin writing, maybe there comes a point that out of stress you forget some points. Now you might lose marks because maybe that point was very beneficial to you, and now since you have forgotten that point, maybe there are chances of losing marks. So yeah, due to stress in the examination, there are chances that you forget some points, so it is better to write them down beforehand and then begin with the speech. Now let us understand the speech writing through example. Now the question that I will be explaining you over here is the same question which is present in the content section. So once you visit the content section and click on speech writing, the same question along with a detailed answer will be present over there. So if you want to understand the question in detail and get a detailed answer, then do visit the content section and have a look at the answer. Now over here the question is that there are elections for Junior Student House Council, and then you've also filed your nomination for the same. And now in the assembly, in the school assembly, before the people are casting their vote, everyone has the candidates who are participating, and you're also one of those candidates. So each of the candidate has to speak or deliver a speech in order to mention the reasons for why they should be considered as the captain. So again, I have already previously also said that the word limit is 150 words. You should not exceed this word limit, else there are chances of mark deduction. Now since there are elections for student councils, then that can be your topic, right? Or again you can say that vote judiciously, or cast vote to the right or to the deserving candidate. Anything can be your topic. Then you will begin with good morning students, because here you are addressing students, right? So after addressing the students by saying good morning or good afternoon, whatever you wish like, then you can begin with your name, because here you are the student, and whenever you are saying that I am going to become or I have participated in so who is I, right? There are many students who may not know you. So in that case you will say I am, then your name over here, of, then you have to mention class and section, right? So I am, like suppose I say I am Ritu of class 10, and no, but since it is junior students, then again you have to keep in mind that you have to mention a junior class over there. So suppose I say of 5th standard, and then you have to mention your section over there. Then you can say that as you all know that elections are round the corner, and I have participated for the prestigious post of school junior captain. Why am I saying junior captain? Because I have already been declared that the elections are just for the junior council. So again, I will not be a senior captain. Definitely I will be a junior school captain. So here I have marked my post over here. Now that can be your first paragraph. Your second paragraph can be that why do I want to become captain. So here you have to convince the students so that they can cast you the required vote so that you become the captain. So again you have to use your own tacts, like you can say that as you all know that these days there is lack of discipline within the students. So I guarantee you that if I become the school captain, then I will make sure that that particular discipline is not lost. It is within it. The discipline will instill within every candidate or every student of the school. Also, I will make sure that all the activities, all the sports activities, all the extracurricular activities will be performed on time. So you can talk about discipline over here, you can talk about activities over here, you can talk about proper rules will be followed, right? Then you can also say that I assure you that if I get a chance to become the captain of the school, I will live up to your expectations. I will not defy you in any case. And then you can also talk about that I will take the school to the next level. These are all the things that you guarantee, right? So that can be one of the part as why you want to become the captain, or why should people vote for you. So again, at the last, when you conclude, when there is a conclusion, then you can put in the words like, I hope that you will choose the right leader or the right captain over here, right? And lastly, you can thank everyone. So you can say thank you. This is how your speech can end over here. This was just the basic information, the hints that I have provided you of how you have to write the paragraph. If you want to have a detailed look at this question, then do visit the content section and click on speech writing. There the same question along with the detailed answer is presented to you. So you can go and have a look over there. Also, don't forget to register on our portal, that is abhyasonline.in. Once you register on the portal, there are n number of practice papers which are provided for you to practice. So please attempt those question papers in order to analyze yourself as to where you stand, and if there are certain weak points, then focus on those weak points and implement those weak points so that you become the master in English. Till then, keep learning and keep practicing.